Sorry, there's people staring at me from the window and I don't know why they think it's okay, but they just sit on the bench and stare and it's really throwing me off. This is not weird at all. Hi guys, today I have a hopefully short review of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Now, I read this a while ago. It was definitely back in 2016. That sounds dramatic, doesn't it? It's not that long ago. Anyway, you get me. Got my emotions going, alright? Just after I read it and I finished it, before I went to bed, which was a bad decision because I got my blood boiling and I just couldn't really fall asleep properly. But probably should start that. If you didn't know, this is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, but from the perspective of the Red Queen. So we already know that it's probably not gonna be, and if you read Alice in Wonderland, Queen of Hearts is not necessarily a very nice person, so we know that it's not gonna be a happy ending, and we followed a girl named Catherine. It's a prequel for the Alice in Wonderland, so we see how she got from this nice, generous, like all in all very nice person to the queen that we know from Alice in Wonderland, which is a horrible bitch. so it all starts with Catherine, and Catherine is a daughter of a marchioness. I don't know if you pronounce it like that, probably not. A rich daughter, basically. But all she wants, as all rich, good girlies do, is to be basically like a peasant, although they probably don't know what they're asking for, but whatever, let's not talk about that. All she wants to do is just not have all the royal responsibilities that she knows she will, but to open her own bakery with her best friend, who's her maid. Now, how realistic that is, we don't know, but it seems to happen in all freaking books. If there is a rich girl, she doesn't want to be rich. If there is a poor girl, she doesn't want to be poor. You know? It's like if you have straight hair, you want curly hair. If you have curly hair, you want straight hair. And basically, as you know, the Red Queen is married to the king, so it comes to no surprise that there's obviously a interest from the king towards her. Obviously, she doesn't feel the same way, because what story would that be? Just like happy ending, and we know that it's not going to be a happy ending. But she does have a different love interest, and the love interest that she has is a guy called Jess. Jess is an absolutely amazing character. I think a lot of characters were really charismatic and not boring at all. I really liked how Marissa Meyer represented the Hatter, and there's a great plot twist for his character. As I spoke to other people, not everybody picked up on that, and I was like, how can you not? It's such a brilliant, it's my favorite part of the book, which I just spat everywhere. It's my favorite part of the book. I'll speak about that in my spoilery bit. The world building was brilliant. There was just enough of Alice in Wonderland with the Cheshire cat and the hare, or Mr. Hare? I don't know. Basically, all the characters from Alice in Wonderland were pretty much there in one form or the other. I feel like they obviously had more depth into them because this isn't necessarily a children's story. Do you believe it's a young adult? Maybe it's a new adult? Probably young adult. Whatever, it's a book. I'm not great with this. It's definitely a fantasy book, obviously. There is quite a bit of romance. There's some frustrating parts that speak about it later. Really, nothing was amiss with this book. The plot line was great. The only thing that I will say was it was quite a slow book to begin with, and it continued to be not particularly fast till the very end, and then everything, literally everything, was crammed into like last 100 pages or 50 pages or 80 pages or whatever into a small part of the book. Everything at the end was just packed and everything just happened there. And whilst that didn't really bug me, because I'm much more of a character person, I can read, you know, my favorite book is The Name of the Wind. It's not really known for extreme plot twists. It didn't bother me, but I know for some people that could be a deal breaker, so I thought I'll mention that. Most of the people got really sad and heartbroken at the very end of the book. I got very angry. And now I spoke with a lot of people, and then they got really sort of angry at me that I got angry. Do you know what I mean? Because they just thought that if I got angry I didn't like the book. No, that's not the case at all. I actually love the book, and if it makes me angry, it still makes me feel an emotion. Like, obviously it tickled something, so, you know, tickled something? What the fuck? Obviously it made me feel things, and that's what books are for. So I gave this 4.5 out of 5, or maybe 4 out of 5, I can't really remember. It was definitely close to 5, but wasn't necessarily 5. But this book is definitely worth a separate video because I loved it. I really did. It wasn't a life-changing book. Not that you have to be a life-changing book to get 5 stars. whatever, you know what I mean. If you want to listen to me ramble a little bit about why I got angry at the very end, and my favorite part that was definitely a spoiler, so I can't really mention it here. Oh my god, the sun just came out. I'll upload that video separately. I hope you do decide to read this book because I really did enjoy it, and it really made me want to buy Cinder and read that. So I'm hopefully gonna do that sometime this year. So thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you wanna, and hit that bell button if you want to know when I upload, because I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, but I definitely upload more than just on Wednesday and Sunday. So if you want to know, you know, you can do that. Let me know what you thought about the book. Please don't put any spoilers in the comments down below, because this is for people who haven't read this book. And if you want to speak about spoilers, please head into my spoilery video. And again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye! In February, I basically read nothing. So basically life happened, and then a bunch of other life also happened, and it's just